Hello everybody, welcome back to the Realm of Vasten. We have a special project today that we're going to be working on. We're going to be doing AndyDaze Twitch subscriber build today. So, if you don't know, I've been streaming over on twitch.tv/Fixxitt412 Fixxitt. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't want to go down here, actually. Actually, I want to go out here. I almost forgot. I almost blew it. I'm in such tremendous habit of doing exactly that. I just saved myself quite a journey back. So, Andy came up with the idea of what he wanted for his Twitch subscription. By the way, if you're a Twitch subscriber, all you have to do if you want to build, you get a house in any kingdom you'd like, because this is essentially a silver tier patron reward, and they're the same financial thing, so they should be the same reward. So if you want a house, please die before you. Oh, please don't kill me! Oh, holy cow! Holy cow! Holy cow, that was close. Okay. Okay, come on, health. I should be wearing armor, perhaps, maybe. Wow, that was really close. Anyway, all you have to do if you want a house in any kingdom, now it has to be in a kingdom, you know, that's kind of the idea. This is my attempt to get you all to help me fill out the kingdoms in the Realm of Vasten. So, house in any kingdom you want, you just pick the kingdom and you tell me. And if you have any ideas for the lore or whatever, well, that's cool too, but you don't have to. You can just be like, basically what Andy said, it was like, hey, I'd kind of like a broken down hut in a swamp. So like, okay, I have the perfect place for it, and it's right here. It's at the end temple, which is a really cool build. But you know what? The ground around the end temple is not all that interesting. So maybe this would be a perfect chance to add some stuff to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build Andy's Twitch subscriber build here in the swamp, basically by the right here beside the end temple. Isn't that cool? So it's gonna have a great view, and run away. Oh, okay, creepers can't hurt me, skeletons can though. Yeah, it's gonna have a great view of the end temple, and it's also gonna help fill out this place, which is a granite farm, and that has never really been improved upon. We made it wow, way back in season 1. There's a granite mine down here. Now, the reason why it's a granite mine is just because literally at the bottom there's a huge granite deposit naturally occurring. And so I brought up some of it, and I brought it over here, and put it like just little stacks of granite as if it's shipping out on this little kind of, and this is it. This is the extent of this little hamlet. I mean and that. But yeah, so there's this little dock, so they would bring granite over here, they'd put it on little boats and send it out, you know, through the swamp. So what I also built here fairly recently in an episode was I needed light blue dye in a bad way, and that's available in swamps. So I built a little redstone contraption right here that makes swamps. Now, what he also suggests is that it sells poison potatoes. You know what? So we're going to combine all those things, and we're going to make this area, this swamp, is going to be a poison potato farm, right? That's going to be the idea. So let's start laying out the idea of it first together, and then we'll go from there. So let me, I'm gonna have to clear a little bit of area here. We'll replant these trees, but make a little bit of room for this house, and then we'll come back and do a little bit of building. It occurred to me that I am definitely going to want to set my spawn here. Look at all these sheep. I don't know what is going on with all these colored sheep over here. I don't know if these have been bred or what, but man, there are a lot of sheep over here. Maybe I feel like someone's been breeding them. I don't know, but I can't. Someone's been breeding these, right? I mean, I can't imagine any other way for this many to be here, but okay, well, that's fine. So a couple things that I am thinking. Now, I laid out the house. Now, is this a small little shack? Not really, but the problem is it has to be a certain size for me to be able to fit this little mini light blue dye sort of thing that we worked out here, right? So I have to fit it all in here. So let's fill in some of the landscaping here just a little bit, just so it's not awful and something like that. Yeah, that's okay. This is a little bit weird. It's like that. Okay. Wow, that's a deep hole. Okay. And okay, that's good. I'm going to leave all this stuff here for now. And I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to, now, unfortunately, we are not yet in 1.15. 1.15 came out like yesterday, I think yesterday, but we're waiting just a wee little bit just to make sure that there's no absolute like world-breaking horrible bugs or something before we update. So yeah, so we're not updated yet, so unfortunately I can't just right click like you can in 1.15, which is a super cool, awesome, amazing feature that I can't utilized yet. So what I want to do is I want to set my spawn here, and then go to the end and get a bunch of stuff, because I do have a bunch of materials and stuff that I'm going to need there. So I got some grind to do. Let me do a little bit of grind here, and then we'll come back once I figure out exactly how this build is gonna sort of look. Okay, we're gonna look for a little ramshackle hut, and also how's this build, right? Okay, me and the sheep want to bring you in and show you what I've been working on, because it's been a lot of busy work, so it wasn't really recording worth quality here. But I built the outlines of the beginning of the house, of the shop, and I came up with some lore while I've been digging here and listening to a Stuff You Should Know podcast. And the idea is going to be, now Andy asked for a poison potato farm, right? Or poison potato shop, rather. Well, let's say that that's very frowned upon in this area. Like, why would you want to sell poison potatoes, right? That doesn't seem like a very stand-up worthy sort of thing. So instead, what we're going to say is this is actually going to be a light blue shop. But if you go down here, then we're going to have a little underground shenanigans. Now this is just temporary to get down there. But we're going to have a secret door that you're going to sneak down. So you come in the shop, yeah, I'd like to buy some blue dye. And then you look around, there's no one looking. And then, you come over here and you just slip down in here. And this is where the poison potatoes are. Now, the interesting thing is, we're gonna grow poison potatoes, right? So I think what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to make an underground farm. Darn it me, what am I doing to myself yet again for the 100th time, where I have a real simple little build and it's going to turn into a giant big thing. But I think it's going to be really cool and it's worth it. So we are going to grow poison potatoes underground in a pretend landscape. So you know what that means? That means it's time to get on the replay mod, get on Twitch, get some of my friends to keep me company, and we're going to build just over here, just in this sort of area back here, right behind the shop here. We're going to build a fake hill that's going to come up, and then underneath a poison potato farm. Hey, we're just back in Sandrascu. I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. I want to bring you in because I want to talk while we walk here and show you, just in case you haven't seen Sandrascu ever, in case you're one of the new folks who's joining us on the regular here. Well, this is Sandrascu. This is a Church of the End. We're going to head to the end, actually, because I want to use the super smelter there. I want to grab some of all the red sand that I have in the end and go from there. It's really funny. That's the base right over there, but that's okay. We'll be back there in just a few seconds here. We'll just head to the end. Boy, it's this building right here by the end temple. It's going to be cool. I could see at some point, maybe I could see potentially doing a bit more of a kingdom here in the end. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of houses that need to be done around here surrounding. I could see adding in some more floating stuff, but because I'm loving it for sure over here, I'm having a really great time. Hope you all are enjoying this end build in particular, but it is also nice to actually see the sun just a wee little bit as well. So let's stop in here and grab some of this red sand. I should have a whole bunch of it, and we'll go from there. I think probably I'm going to have to just fill up a couple shulkers. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I'm so good. So I can smelt a whole bunch of this. Okay. Because let me see what I got for glass. Basically, no more oh my goodness, red sand. Red sand. Okay, well, okay. So I didn't realize that I had apparently already done this, or maybe someone else did. I took it from Andy's rest, but no one else using it, so here we go. Let's do that. So let's fly over now. I think I showed this before. I'm recording these clips about 4 days after I recorded the last clips. I've been very busy for the weekend, working a lot and stuff. So I may have already shown this. I actually don't remember. Let me just tell you, I just had such a close call. I don't have a jack-o'-lantern on, and I'm so used to having a jack-o'-lantern on that I don't even avoid Enderman at all. And because most of this area isn't lit up really at all, it's really easy to stare at an Enderman and make him mad, and I certainly did. And man, he came in with a vengeance. I think I flew away far enough that he was abated, I think. Looks like Sai's been actually doing some work here. I wonder what he's working on here. I know someone said there was an Enderman that messed up the smelter thing, so it could be potentially working on that. But okay, what's all this stuff? Oh, this must just be from stuff that's been smelted. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's see. I think what we're gonna do is we dump in some of this stuff over here, and I think it should work really, really quickly here. Oh boy. Okay, Sai, something happened there. Something happened there. Just so you know. Okay, let's grab all this stuff and throw it in here. I don't think I did that. I think there's like a moving, yeah, there's like a moving fence or something that. Okay, so I don't think you can have a fence there. I think that's what's going on, but that's all right. That's all right. I didn't break it. Everyone saw me. Everyone saw on camera. That wasn't my fault. Okay. Throw all this in there and we'll smelt up a whole ton of glass. That'll be great. That'll just be fantastic. Okay, we'll come back after I get a whole bunch of well, lime green glass smelt, I guess. I got a lot of stuff ready. I'm sure I forgot things, but I feel like maybe I have everything I need. So let's get started here. I have a bunch of this black leftover carpet from working on wow, the very second one I misplaced. Okay, from working on the end sort of Enderman King meeting place, which I still have a lot of work to do there. In fact, I don't think we did any of that on a video. I think I just showed kind of what I did on a live stream. But by the way, just to mention, I'm live streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv. If I didn't mention it already, I'm doing a lot of it, like almost daily or near daily. Fixxitt412, 2 X's, 2 T's. You know the drill. Same as my YouTube, same as everything else. Same as Twitter, by the way, if you're on Twitter. I'm the worst at Twitter, like, in history ever. But I'm attempting to improve, and I'm attempting to use it. But at least, if nothing else, you should get notifications. If you don't get anything else, you should at least get notifications on Twitter when I'm live streaming, if you don't have the Discord notifications on. So that's one thing. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put down all of this. The reason why I do the black carpet is because I've learned that if you put the glass over top of this, you get like a weird sort of crisscrossy sort of pattern. And now the only way to avoid that would be not to go in a set pattern, which also would be okay. But I think maybe I'm too neurotic for that, and I've not had much success doing that. So yeah, I think this is the best to get a really nice glow. So you put the carpet, then you put glass on top. So then it's glass, space, glass. Well, it can be one of two ways, actually. It can be glass, air, glass, air, glass, air, glass, or you can condense it by using a different color of glass. Now, obviously using the air in between is better for resources. That just makes sense. But if you want to, you can actually just use like a gray glass or something in between, and that works as well. So it's an option anyway. It's an option if you're doing something like this in your own personal world. You can make this a lot smaller than what I tend to do, because I like to save the resources. So okay, well, I got a lot of this to do. A lot of this. And sometimes when I'm doing this, I turn off this resource pack, because our black is an absolute pitch black void, which is super cool for building. It makes it a little bit difficult sometimes to place blocks. Like, see, if I misplace a block, you can't even tell. You can't tell they did it, and that's why I stand this direction for one thing. And yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I got a lot of work to do. Let me work on all this stuff, and I'll come back once I get more progress done in this little this tiny little project I'm doing that's turned in yet again to a big project. I did. I can hardly believe it. I really didn't think I had enough black wool, but this is kind of trippy, isn't it? Like, walking through here, feels like you're walking in the void. Oh, I love this block. This is my favorite texture pack change we ever made, I think because it opened up the possibilities of doing so many different things. This right here, we're going to, now I definitely don't have enough. Oh, hello. Okay, zombie. Well, yeah, they're down. There's so many freaking zombies down here. It's really frustrating to build down here, but that's all right. So this, yeah, we're definitely not gonna have enough here. Wouldn't kill me to save just by doing some of it like this, but yeah, I want to sort of. This is gonna be kind of weird, but no, this will be okay. This is okay. We're gonna angle it Yeah, shoot. We're gonna angle it back. So the idea is going to be that it's going to kind of flow back a little bit, because that's going to make each layer of glass be a little bit different, which I think is going to be a cool look here. But I'm going to have to let's see. That's going to have to go there. This is very confusing. It's so hard to see. It's so hard to see what's going on here. Like that, I think. And then over here, we'll just do, let's see. I think I have to do all the way, right? Like something like this. Yeah, and then glass will just go right up to it. So then the next thing we'll just do is like something like this. Let's see. I'm using the stone just to save a tiny little bit, just so I don't have to waste quite so much of the black wool, because I really truly don't want to go get more. Now mobs could spawn down here, but this is going to be covered in glass, and also it's very lit up. There's like jack-o'-lanterns right there, so it probably should be okay. But let's go up like 2 from here. Oh boy, this is hard to see. This is going to be a bunch of misplacement. Well, this will be the real test. Now I got all that in. This will be the real test to see. I have a lot of bone block. That's no problem. I don't have that much green dye. Now, before I do anything else, I want to make absolutely sure that the glass that we want is actually lime. I'm almost sure it is. Like, I'm 99% positive it is. But why don't we just verify that that is indeed what we want to do here? That's green. That's lime. No, wait. Why can't I make lime? I've made so much of this. Why is that not an option? Okay, it is lime. So that's what I want. That's going to be the color that we're going to be using here. So, well, let's just see how much we can make. I mean, I have a lot. You know, I do have a lot. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I probably have more than I'm going to need for sure. Well, let's just see how it looks together. This very clearly is going to be a 2-part episode, as I've spent a whole bunch of hours on this little project. But I want to at least get this started. Then maybe what we'll do is kind of work the rest of this out, kind of in between. I think that might be the smartest way to go. Now, I see if I. Oh, gee. Oh boy. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, I'll admit I did not see that coming. I did not see falling to my near doom coming there. Well, I don't have the guts to Elytra up. So, these zombies are insane. I don't know why they seem to be hitting so freaking hard, but man, they are destroying me. They are just utterly destroying me. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So if I put this right here, see, I can't, but it'll go up there. Now that in itself is really not a big deal. The problem is, just as I learned last time I did this, is just going to be finding basically places to get up. So already, oh man, this is going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see what this looks like. I do this in a replay mod, but quite frankly, my replay mod has been crashing a lot recently, and I'm just about fed up with it. I don't know what. It worked perfectly like 100 episodes in a row, and just recently it's just been crashing like a mofo. So, well, let's just keep going. Let's just do this. I'll just do this in the old I'll just do it and cut and come back style. You know, my old style. Well, what do you think? What do you think? I think it looks pretty freaking awesome. It looks pretty cool. I don't love that part over there, but I think we have some editing to do over here that we'll eventually get to that will make it cool. This cliff needs some work, needs some love. Obviously, there's no potatoes here yet. That's just a secret way for me to work. And yeah, I think it's cool. The green slime is cool. Now, I decided to go another thing over here is I want some fresher green slime. So I only went 2 layers, and I didn't use the void block down the bottom because I want to see. Excuse me, sorry. I want to see that there's an end to this. I want to see that it's only like 3 blocks deep. I think that makes sense over here because I have a plan for these, and we're going to show that in just a little bit. But the next thing I want to do is I probably should bring in some potatoes, but I think we're getting a little long in the tooth today, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to split this up into 2-part episodes. So for today, we're going to wrap it up here. I think this is a good beginning, and then we'll do more next episode here again in Andy's poison potato farm. I think it's cool. I think it's a really cool start, and I have a lot of plans, but you know, I no need to do it all one day. So let me cap this off with just a tiny little bit of lore about this place, and I'll see you all next episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is a fresh bit of lore. You don't need to know the old story. This is just about this little hamlet, and I'll see you next episode from the Realm of Vasten. Please subscribe to all my friends, and I'll see you either here or on the Bedrock series. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Okay, bye everybody. The business of growing poison is never a highly respected career path, or so Andy's father would remind him many times as a child. The Daze family had been operating a poison potato farm in the Realm of Vasten for many years, hiding it just in the shadow of the End Temple. What would the priests of the End think if they ever learned of the nefarious goods this farm truly sold? Several generations before, AndyDaze was continuing to struggle to sell his blue orchids in enough quantities to support his family, when a traveling merchant passed through his hamlet. After spending some time discussing the state of the world, the salesman mentioned he was looking for a place to buy poisoned potatoes. It seems his old poison dealer accidentally consumed some of his product and met an untimely demise. Seeing a way to make some extra iron, Ek asked how one would go about making these grow. A few hours later, a partnership was formed between the mysterious traveling merchant and the Daze family for many generations to come.